the dawn of the final round. Hello everybody and welcome back to Marble Skirmishers. 14 rounds passed before this and we are at the 15th and final one of them all. Well, except the actual final. Looking at the standings, 7 teams are guaranteed to make finals and another team has a very good chance of making finals, that being the Sparkling Sapphires, going to the Porcelain Pirates having the slimmest of chances to actually take it from them, but those other 7 teams still have finals positions to play for, as where they finish in the standings will determine what round they're in for finals and if they have board advantage. Today's fixtures actually hold some quite interesting matches. There's some Steelworkers vs Harmonic Granite, Tree Troop vs Firefly Frenzy, and then the last desperate attempt to make finals will occur in rounds 7 and 8 for the Porcelain Pirates and Sparkling Sapphires. But the first round, a round that very much could have been interesting had these teams held on to their possibilities of making finals, Rainbow Lorikeets and Mad Hatters. But unfortunately, none of them have any chance of making finals now, and the Mad Hatters completely destroyed the Rainbow Lorikeets. That wasn't even close. The Rainbow Lorikeets, maybe they were just, I don't know, they had a bad formation there. Mad Hatters are a really good formation. Rainbow Lorikeets probably a bit bummed out there about losing their ability to make finals in this round and didn't even try here. The Mad Hatters will take a very easy victory there, 1-4. Next round, Pepper Poets and the Wizard Wreath. Pepper Poets are playing for a higher spot in the standings for a better finals position. Wizard Wreath are playing for absolutely nothing. Down they come into the middle, and the Pepper Poets are going to take it. Very easy win there for them. Wizard Wreath didn't really even put up much of a fight, only managed to knock off 1 Pepper Poet. Meanwhile, the Poets knocked off 3 of their opponent's team's marbles, which means they will take a 3-1 victory there. Quite easy for the red team, but that is to be expected coming into this last round. Next up, Steelworkers and the Harmonic Onyx. A big match here. Steelworkers pretty much have a 100% chance of getting first overall though. Harmonic Onyx are playing for a better finals position though. Down they come into the middle, and the Harmonic Onyx are going to take it. Wow, that is a great win for them, especially coming into finals where the Steelworkers are probably going to be the team to beat. And the Harmonic Onyx have just done it here. Pretty close, almost ended in a draw, almost ended in actually a 3-4 victory for the Onyx. But both those marbles fell off, and it's going to end up as a 4-5 victory for the Harmonic Onyx, a nice win for them. And another exciting match is going to follow that one, Tree Troop and the Firefly Frenzy. Both teams here going to be reaching for wins to try and get a better final spot. Down they come into the middle. Close, but the Tree Troop are just barely going to hang on. My goodness, now that was a close match if I've ever seen one. Both teams, they had 2 marbles left here. Tree Troop just barely hold on with that one. And the Firefly Frenzy at the top. That marble can't hang on and they lose the match by a hair. My goodness, that was a great match to see in this last round. 4-3 win to the Tree Troop though. So far, Rainbow Lorikeets have lost to the Mad Hatters, Pepper Poets beat the Wizard Wreath, Steelworkers lost to the Harmonic Onyx, and Tree Troop beat the Firefly Frenzy. But we still have 4 matches left to go, and starting them off is one that does not matter at all. Vampire Venators and the Disco Deities. These 2 teams have been, for lack of a better term, absolutely terrible this tournament. But how are they doing against each other? It's going to be a win for the Venators. A nice easy victory there, it looked like. 4-2 is what it's going to be. They had a very good formation there, actually, over the Deities and took a well-deserved win, but it is going to come far too late for it to actually mean anything. They might, I don't know, move up 1 spot in the standings or something, but it doesn't really matter. 4-2 win for the Vampire Venators. Match 6, Weather Warriors and the Oid Aces. Weather Warriors are playing for nothing. Oid Aces are playing to keep their top 2 spots, and if they win 5-0, they'll finish first ahead of the Steelworkers. Down they come into the middle. That is quite predictably not going to happen, but the Oid Aces still take a nice win there, keeping on more than half of their marbles, knocking off most of the Weather Warriors team, just missing 1 marble there for a 2-4 win. Not much else to say there, just a bog standard match really. The Oid Aces will be happy to keep their top 2 position. Now then, match 7, Porcelain Pirates and the Monkey Mania. Porcelain Pirates here need a high margin victory to have any chance of making it into finals. Can they do it? Down they come. No, they can't. They've lost. The Monkey Mania have beaten the Porcelain Pirates and put to bed their last desperate hopes of a final spot. That is definitely going to sting for the Pirates, although I don't know how much hope they really had. 2-3 win for the Monkey Mania, and that means the Sparkling Sapphires can't breathe a sigh of relief coming in against the Huntsman host here. They are still fighting for a better spot in the finals, though. As the host, though, down they come, and it's going to be a 4-all draw. Pretty boring match to end us off here, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Sparkling Sapphires don't even lose here, so it didn't matter that the Porcelain Pirates lost. Huntsman host probably wanted a win there. They maybe could have had a better final spot. I'm not sure. Sparkling Sapphires might have if they won there, but 4-all draw was the final score. Looking at the rest of the results here, Vampire Venomers beat Disco Deities, Weather Warriors lose to Orient Aces, Porcelain Pirates lose to Monkey Mania, and the Sparkling Sapphires draw with the Huntsman host. And that means your top 8 are locked in there. In order: Steelworkers, Orient Aces, Tree Troop, Harmonica Onyx, Pepper Poets, Huntsman host, Sparkling Sapphires, and the Firefly Frenzy will be going to the finals. The rest of those teams, this is the last we will see of them. They will not be appearing in a match again for this tournament. So, all we have left now are the finals, where the winner of Marble Skirmishers will be decided once and for all. See you then.